Well, I like to start from the ground up. So first what we want to do is inspect our keel bolts and also clean out the bilge completely. Also, this setup here is a friend of ours did this for me where we could include another battery. If you'll notice that there is an inverter there, and that inverter is really kind of overkill. Plus, where the inverter is a perfect place to build another box to put another battery so that we can power the windlass, which is one of the projects that we will be doing. So first things first, we have to turn off the battery charger from the AC, turn off the battery power itself, and now we have to take off this inverter. Now let's take a look at the battery. The terminals look nice and clean, that's good. So we're gonna take these connections off to the battery. Also, always do the negative terminal first, and then the positive. Here's my beautiful assistant. Would you like to say a few words to the viewers?
To the four-eyed assistant?
Four-eyed assistant.
Actually, I don't know how many eyes this is because there's close vision, then there's distance vision, then there's my vision, which is a combo.
That sucker's heavy, man. This battery was secured the correct way, bolted tight so that it's not going to move. As you'll soon see, I didn't realize how bolted it actually was because I thought it was just bolted down into the bottom of this battery holder. But as you'll see in a minute, even the battery holder itself, as well as this box, is also bolted into the flooring itself. So this is one secure battery, and that's the way it's supposed to be. Batteries in a boat need to be immovable.
Guess it's must be bolted.
This box is not budging. I'm wondering where else it's bolted down to. Up here's the part that I missed. You can see these screws are attaching it to the back of this engine area. Right there. Oh, but I still can't budge it. Must be bolted in another place as well. Let's take a look. Up, there it is.
There it is.
All right, finally have the top off, and oh, look at this bilge. It's just really disgusting. Here are the keel bolts there. So we got to drain all this water out and clean all the schmuck out of there. Now with the proper little pump added, this is the piping that enables us to take our own shower, and that's our goal, to be able to take our own hot shower in our head as well. So that's what those are for. That's the drain, and these connect to a pump. So here I am going to bail the water out in my little makeshift baler. It's really gross. That's a lot of oil. There was oil spilled in the bilge. So we're going to clean it up and then let it dry out really good. Take a look at these keel bolts so that we'll be able to pull the keel bolt out and inspect it. The owners group says that these keel bolts tend to be pristine underneath. It's just the top that tends to corrode. So put everything back together, and that's one job done. So I'm trying to completely dry out the bilge. There's been a lot of water in here, and there's also some mold, and it needs attending to. So we are getting a leak into the bilge, and I think it's coming from topside. So sealing up the top. And in the meantime, I'm going to get this completely dried out. There is a little bit of, I don't know if it's condensation, because the boat's pretty hot and it's been really cold outside. Or it's a little trickling leak from a topside. So what I do is I got these little things. They're just absorbent pads, and I'm putting them under the sides just to combat the wetness in the bilge, so I can begin to look at the keel bolts and treat them for rust, and also look and see if the plates themselves need to be replaced. So the first thing though is got to dry the whole thing out, because you can't work if it's wet down there. So that's what I'm doing right now.